Chapter 1, Introduction to the Team and Mission. The year was 2150, and humanity had expanded its reach far beyond the confines of Earth. The United Planetary Coalition had commissioned the most ambitious project in human history, the construction of a space station on a newly discovered habitable moon orbiting a distant gas giant. The team aboard the USS Horizon, humanity's flagship vessel, was a diverse group representing the best of what Earth had to offer. As they hurtled through the vast expanse of space toward their destination, each member of the crew felt a mix of excitement and apprehension. Commander Alex Mercer. At the helm of the mission was Commander Alex Mercer, a veteran astronaut with a reputation for both brilliance and bravery. Having logged countless hours in space, Mercer possessed the leadership qualities necessary to guide his team through the challenges that lay ahead. His calm demeanor and quick thinking would prove invaluable in the days to come. Dr. Emily Chong. Dr. Emily Chong, the team's chief engineer, was renowned for her groundbreaking work in structural design. With a mind like a steel trap and a knack for solving complex problems, Chong was instrumental in ensuring that the Astral Ark would withstand the rigors of space travel and provide a safe haven for its inhabitants. Dr. Marcus O'Brien. Dr. Marcus O'Brien, the astrophysicist, spent his days poring over data collected from distant stars and galaxies. His expertise in celestial mechanics would be essential in navigating the treacherous terrain of space and avoiding potential hazards along the way. Dr. Li Yi. Dr. Li Wei, the team's xenolinguist, possessed a unique talent for deciphering alien languages and establishing lines of communication with extraterrestrial beings. Fluent in dozens of dialects, Wei's ability to bridge the gap between humans and potential alien lifeforms would prove invaluable in the days to come. Lieutenant Rachel Brooks. Lieutenant Rachel Brooks, the pilot of the USS Horizon, was a skilled aviator with nerves of steel. Her quick reflexes and tactical prowess would be put to the test as she maneuvered the spacecraft through asteroid fields and navigated the perils of deep space. Dr. Aiden Patel. Dr. Aiden Patel, the team's biologist, was fascinated by the prospect of discovering new forms of life on the moon's surface. Armed with a suite of scientific instruments and an insatiable curiosity, Patel was determined to unlock the secrets of the moon's ecosystem and uncover its hidden mysteries. As the USS Horizon continued on its journey, the team's anticipation grew with each passing day. Little did they know that their greatest challenge lay not in the construction of the Astral Ark, but in the discovery of a civilization existing in a parallel dimension, a revelation that would change the course of their mission forever. Chapter 2, Discovery of the Parallel Dimension. As the USS Horizon approached the habitable moon, sensors aboard the spacecraft detected unusual fluctuations in the surrounding space-time continuum. Dr. O'Brien furrowed his brow as he analyzed the data, his fingers flying across the console in front of him. "What's happening, Marcus?" Commander Mercer asked, his voice tinged with concern. I'm not sure," Dr. O'Brien replied, his eyes narrowing as he studied the readouts. "There's something anomalous about the moon's gravitational field. It's like nothing I've ever seen before." As the team watched in awe, a shimmering portal materialized in front of the USS Horizon, bathing the cockpit in an otherworldly glow. Lieutenant Brooks gripped the controls tightly, her heart pounding in her chest as she steered the spacecraft toward the mysterious anomaly. "We're going in," she announced, her voice steady despite the tension in the air. With a surge of power, the USS Horizon crossed the threshold of the portal and emerged on the other side, finding themselves in a realm unlike anything they had ever seen. The sky above was a swirling mass of colors, and the ground below seemed to pulse with energy. What is this place?" Dr. Chong whispered, her eyes wide with wonder. Dr. Wei stepped forward, her hands trembling with excitement as she reached out toward the portal. I believe we have stumbled upon a parallel dimension." The realization sent a shiver down the team's collective spine as they realized the magnitude of their discovery. Here, in this strange and wondrous realm, they had the opportunity to explore the unknown and unlock the secrets of the universe. But their sense of awe was quickly overshadowed by a sense of urgency as they realized the implications of their discovery. If there was a parallel dimension, what other secrets lay hidden in the cosmos? and what dangers awaited them on the other side of the portal. As the team grappled with these questions, they knew that their mission had taken on a new level of complexity. But they also knew that they were ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead, armed with courage, determination, and the unshakable bond that bound them together as the Astral Architects. Chapter 3: Communication and Collaboration with the Parallel Civilization. As the team adjusted to the presence of the parallel dimension, they soon realized that they were not alone. In the distance, shimmering figures moved gracefully through the landscape, their forms translucent and ethereal. "We need to establish contact," Commander Mercer declared, his voice firm with determination. "We need to learn who or what these beings are." Dr. Wei nodded in agreement, her eyes alight with excitement. "I'll take the lead," she said, stepping forward with confidence. With Dr. Wei at the helm, the team set out to make contact with the inhabitants of the parallel dimension. Using a combination of hand gestures, vocalizations, and rudimentary symbols, they attempted to communicate with the beings, but their efforts were met with confusion and mistrust. "It's like they don't understand us," Dr. Chang observed, frustration evident in her voice. Dr. Wei furrowed her brow, her mind racing as she tried to decipher the alien language. Suddenly, a breakthrough occurred as she recognized a pattern in the being's movements, a form of communication based on subtle shifts in energy and vibration. "They're using telepathy?" she exclaimed, her eyes shining with excitement. "We need to tune into their frequency if we want to communicate with them effectively." With Dr. Wei's guidance, the team began to attune themselves to the telepathic signals of the parallel civilization. Slowly but surely, they found themselves able to understand the being's thoughts and intentions, forging a connection that transcended language barriers and cultural differences. As they communicated with the inhabitants of the parallel dimension, the team learned that they shared a common goal: to prevent a dimensional collapse that threatened to engulf both their realities in chaos and destruction. Together, they formed an alliance, pooling their resources and knowledge in a race against time to find a solution to the looming crisis. But as they worked together to unravel the mysteries of the parallel dimension, they soon realized that not everyone was as eager to see their mission succeed. In the shadows, unseen forces lurked, plotting to sabotage their efforts and plunge both worlds into darkness. As tensions rose and the stakes grew higher, the team knew that they would have to stay vigilant if they were to succeed in their mission. For in the vast expanse of the cosmos, where the boundaries between realities blurred and the forces of chaos reigned supreme, only the strongest and most determined would prevail. Chapter 4: Threat of Dimensional Collapse. As the team delved deeper into their collaboration with the parallel civilization, they uncovered disturbing evidence of a looming threat. The very fabric of the parallel dimension was unraveling, threatening to collapse in on itself and drag both realities down with it. "We have to find a way to stabilize the dimensional rift," Commander Mercer declared, his voice grave with concern. "If we don't act quickly, both our worlds will be destroyed." Dr. O'Brien nodded in agreement, his mind already racing with possibilities. "We need to pinpoint the source of the instability," he said. "Once we understand what's causing the dimensional collapse, we can work on finding a solution." With the fate of two worlds hanging in the balance, the team set out to unravel the mysteries of the parallel dimension and uncover the root cause of the impending catastrophe. Using a combination of scientific analysis and telepathic communication, they scoured the landscape for clues, searching for any sign of the elusive force that threatened to tear their realities apart. Their efforts were not in vain, as they soon discovered a series of anomalous energy readings emanating from a remote corner of the parallel dimension. Dr. Chang's keen eye for detail and Dr. Patel's expertise in biology proved invaluable as they analyzed the data, piecing together a picture of the forces at work. "It's some kind of rift in the fabric of space-time," Dr. Chang explained, her voice tinged with awe, "and it's growing larger by the minute." Dr. Patel nodded grimly, his mind already racing with ideas for how to contain the rift before it grew beyond control. "We'll need to deploy a series of containment devices," he said. "If we can stabilize the rift, we may be able to prevent the dimensional collapse." But as the team prepared to put their plan into action, they were met with fierce opposition from an unexpected source. A shadowy figure emerged from the depths of the parallel dimension, his eyes ablaze with malice as he confronted the team with a chilling ultimatum: abandon their mission or face the consequences. With tensions running high and the fate of two worlds hanging in the balance, the team knew that they would have to stand firm in the face of adversity if they were to succeed. For in the darkest hour, it was their courage and determination that would light the way forward, guiding them through the perils of the unknown and toward a future where hope still burned bright. Chapter 5: Race Against Time to Complete the Space Station. With the threat of dimensional collapse looming ever closer, the team knew that they had no time to waste. Every second counted as they raced against the clock to complete the construction of the Astral Ark, the space station that would serve as a beacon of hope in the face of impending disaster. Under Commander Mercer's guidance, the team worked tirelessly, their hands moving with precision as they welded, bolted, and assembled the intricate components of the space station. Dr. Chang's expertise in structural engineering proved invaluable as she oversaw the construction, ensuring that every beam was aligned and every joint secure. But even as they worked, the team couldn't shake the feeling of impending doom that hung over them like a dark cloud. The rift in the parallel dimension grew larger with each passing moment, its ominous energy casting a shadow over their efforts. "We need to work faster," Commander Mercer urged, his voice tinged with urgency. "We can't afford any delays if we're going to stabilize the rift in time." Lieutenant Brooks nodded grimly, her fingers flying across the controls of the construction drones as she directed them with precision. "We're doing everything we can, sir," she said, "but we're running out of time." As the hours turned into days and the days into weeks, the team pushed themselves to their limits, fueled by a sense of purpose and determination. Dr. Patel's expertise in bioengineering proved invaluable as he developed new materials and technologies to expedite the construction process, while Dr. O'Brien's keen insights into celestial mechanics guided their efforts to navigate the treacherous terrain of the parallel dimension. But even as they made progress, they were met with unforeseen challenges and obstacles at every turn. Equipment malfunctions, supply shortages, and unexpected environmental hazards threatened to derail their mission at every step. "We can't let anything stop us," Dr. Wei declared, her voice ringing with conviction. "We've come too far to turn back now." With renewed determination, the team pressed on, their resolve unshakable in the face of adversity. For they knew that the fate of two worlds hung in the balance, and that failure was not an option. As the final pieces of the Astral Ark fell into place, the team held their breath, their hearts pounding with anticipation. With a surge of power, the space station roared to life, its engines thrumming with energy as it prepared to embark on its maiden voyage into the unknown. But as they prepared to launch, a new threat emerged from the depths of the parallel dimension, threatening to derail their mission and plunge both realities into darkness once and for all. Chapter 6: Unforeseen Challenges and Obstacles. As the Astral Ark prepared for its maiden voyage, the team found themselves faced with a new set of challenges and obstacles that threatened to derail their mission at the 11th hour. Inside the parallel dimension, strange anomalies began to appear with increasing frequency, disrupting communications and interfering with the operation of vital systems aboard the space station. Dr. O'Brien struggled to make sense of the erratic fluctuations in space-time, his brow furrowed in concentration as he analyzed the data. "It's like the fabric of reality is unraveling," he said, his voice tinged with concern. "We need to find a way to stabilize the rift before it's too late." Meanwhile, Dr. Chong and her team worked tirelessly to reinforce the structural integrity of the Astral Ark, strengthening its hull and fortifying its defenses against the unknown threats that lurked beyond the safety of its walls. But even as they toiled, they knew that their efforts might not be enough to withstand the full force of whatever lay ahead. As tensions rose and the stakes grew higher, the team found themselves grappling with internal conflicts and doubts. Commander Mercer struggled to maintain morale among his crew, his shoulders weighed down by the burden of leadership. "We can't give up hope," he declared, his voice ringing with conviction. "We've come too far to turn back now." But as the Astral Ark prepared to embark on its journey into the unknown, a new danger emerged from the shadows, threatening to tear the team apart from within. Betrayal and sabotage reared their ugly heads, as unseen forces conspired to sabotage their efforts and bring their mission to a premature end. With time running out and the fate of two worlds hanging in the balance, the team knew that they would have to stay vigilant if they were to overcome the challenges that lay ahead. For in the vast expanse of the cosmos, where danger lurked around every corner and the forces of chaos reigned supreme, only the strongest and most determined would prevail. Chapter 7: Strengthening Bonds with the Parallel Civilization. Amidst the chaos and uncertainty, the team recognized the importance of maintaining their alliance with the parallel civilization. Despite the challenges they faced, they knew that their only hope of success lay in working together with their newfound allies. Dr. Wei took the lead in fostering communication and cooperation between the two groups, using her telepathic abilities to bridge the gap between human and alien minds. Through a series of shared experiences and cultural exchanges, the team began to forge bonds with the inhabitants of the parallel dimension, building trust and understanding that transcended the barriers of language and technology. As they learned more about their counterparts, the team was struck by the similarities that existed between their two civilizations. Though separated by vast distances and different planes of existence, they shared a common desire for knowledge, exploration, and the betterment of their respective societies. Together, they worked to overcome the challenges that lay before them, pooling their resources and expertise to confront the looming threat of dimensional collapse head-on. Dr. Patel's knowledge of biology proved invaluable as he collaborated with his alien counterparts to develop new technologies and strategies for stabilizing the rift, while Lieutenant Brooks used her tactical expertise to coordinate joint operations between the two groups. But even as they strengthened their bonds with the parallel civilization, the team remained wary of the dangers that lurked in the shadows. Betrayal and sabotage continued to threaten their efforts, as unseen forces sought to undermine their alliance and sow discord among their ranks. With tensions running high and the fate of two worlds hanging in the balance, the team knew that they would have to remain vigilant if they were to succeed. But as they looked to the stars with hope and determination, they knew that together, they stood a chance of overcoming even the greatest of challenges. Chapter 8: Betrayal and Sabotage from Within. As the team worked tirelessly to strengthen their bonds with the parallel civilization, a shadowy figure emerged from within their midst, threatening to tear their alliance apart from the inside. Suspicions arose as whispers of betrayal and sabotage spread among the crew. Commander Mercer's brow furrowed in concern as he struggled to maintain order and unity among his team. "We can't let paranoia divide us," he declared, his voice firm with resolve. "We need to stay focused on our mission if we're going to succeed." But as tensions mounted and trust waned, it became clear that the threat was real. Dr. Chang's structural designs were compromised, and vital systems aboard the Astral Ark began to malfunction with alarming frequency. "It's like someone is deliberately trying to sabotage our efforts," she said, her voice trembling with frustration. Dr. Wei's telepathic abilities proved ineffective against the insidious influence of the traitor within their midst, as their thoughts remained shrouded in darkness and deceit. Lieutenant Brooks worked tirelessly to uncover the identity of the saboteur, her tactical instincts guiding her every move. But with the enemy lurking in the shadows, it seemed as though their efforts were in vain. As the situation grew more dire, the team knew that they would have to confront the traitor head-on if they were to have any hope of stopping the impending catastrophe. With hearts heavy and resolve unshaken, they prepared to face their greatest challenge yet, knowing that the fate of two worlds hung in the balance. But little did they know that the true mastermind behind the betrayal lay hidden in the shadows, biding their time and waiting for the perfect moment to strike. Chapter 9: Last-ditch efforts to prevent disaster. With the traitor's identity revealed and their sabotage thwarted, the team rallied together with renewed determination to prevent disaster and save both their worlds from the brink of destruction. Commander Mercer took charge, his voice ringing out with authority as he outlined a plan to stabilize the dimensional rift once and for all. Dr. O'Brien's calculations were crucial as they pinpointed the exact location of the rift's epicenter, while Dr. Patel's innovative solutions provided the means to contain its destructive energy. As the Astral Ark hurtled toward the rift, the team braced themselves for the final showdown with the forces of chaos that threatened to consume them. With every passing moment, the stakes grew higher, and the pressure mounted as they raced against time to avert catastrophe. But even as they worked tirelessly to execute their plan, they encountered unforeseen obstacles that threatened to derail their efforts. Environmental hazards, hostile entities, and the lingering specter of betrayal tested their resolve at every turn, pushing them to their limits as they fought to overcome the odds. With the fate of two worlds hanging in the balance, the team knew that failure was not an option. They dug deep, drawing on their strength, courage, and unwavering determination to press forward in the face of adversity. As they reached the rift's epicenter, a surge of energy washed over them, threatening to tear them apart at the seams. But with a collective effort fueled by hope and solidarity, they forged ahead, channeling their combined power into a final, desperate bid to seal the breach and restore balance to the universe. And then, in a blinding flash of light, the rift collapsed in on itself, vanishing from existence as suddenly as it had appeared. With a collective sigh of relief, the team knew that they had succeeded in their mission, averting disaster and ensuring the survival of both their worlds. As they looked out at the vast expanse of space, a sense of peace washed over them, knowing that they had overcome the greatest of challenges through courage, unity, and the unbreakable bonds of friendship. Chapter 10: Convergence of Realities. With the dimensional rift stabilized and disaster averted, the team found themselves standing on the precipice of a new era, a time of peace, prosperity, and cooperation between their two worlds. As the Astral Ark returned home, its crew hailed as heroes. The team reflected on the incredible journey they had undertaken and the bonds they had forged along the way. Though they had faced countless challenges and obstacles, they had emerged stronger, wiser, and more united than ever before. But even as they celebrated their victory, they knew that their work was far from over. The parallel dimension held untold mysteries and wonders waiting to be explored, and the team was determined to continue their mission of discovery, armed with the knowledge and experience they had gained. Back on Earth, the team was welcomed with open arms, their bravery and sacrifice celebrated by people from every corner of the globe. They were hailed as pioneers, visionaries, and heroes, their names etched into the annals of history for generations to come. But amidst the celebrations, a sense of solemnity hung in the air as the team mourned the loss of those who had fallen in the line of duty. They paid tribute to their fallen comrades, honoring their memory and vowing to carry on their legacy in the pursuit of knowledge and exploration. As the days turned into weeks and the weeks into months, the team began to settle back into their lives, their adventures in the parallel dimension becoming little more than distant memories. But the lessons they had learned and the friendships they had forged would stay with them forever, serving as a reminder of the power of courage, unity, and the indomitable human spirit. And as they looked to the stars with hope and wonder, they knew that the journey was far from over, that new horizons awaited them, and that the greatest adventures were yet to come. Chapter 11: Resolution and Epilogue. As time passed, the events of their journey into the parallel dimension began to fade into memory, but the impact of their experiences remained etched in the hearts and minds of the team members forever. The bond between the human crew and the inhabitants of the parallel civilization only grew stronger over time. Through continued collaboration and exchange, they flourished, sharing knowledge, culture, and technology for the betterment of both their worlds. The Astral Ark became a symbol of hope and unity, a testament to the power of cooperation and the triumph of the human spirit over adversity. It served as a beacon of light in the darkness, guiding the way forward into a future filled with promise and possibility. As the years went by, the team continued to push the boundaries of exploration, venturing further into the depths of space than ever before. Their adventures took them to distant galaxies, uncharted worlds, and realms beyond imagination, as they sought to unlock the secrets of the universe and unravel the mysteries of creation. But amidst the excitement of their adventures, they never forgot the lessons they had learned during their time in the parallel dimension. They carried those lessons with them wherever they went, serving as a guiding light in their quest for knowledge and understanding. And though their journey had come to an end, the legacy of the Astral Architects lived on, inspiring future generations to reach for the stars and explore the unknown. For in the vast expanse of the cosmos, where the boundaries between realities blurred and the forces of chaos reigned supreme. They had proven that anything was possible with courage, determination, and the power of the human spirit. As the final chapter of their story drew to a close, the team looked to the future with hope and optimism, knowing that no matter what challenges lay ahead, they would face them together, united in their quest for discovery and adventure. And so, with hearts full of gratitude and minds filled with wonder, they bid farewell to the Astral Ark and set out once more into the great unknown, ready to embark on their next great adventure. As they ventured forth into the depths of space, the team encountered new challenges and obstacles, each one testing their resolve and pushing them to their limits. But with each trial they faced, they grew stronger, more resilient, and more united in their determination to explore the unknown and unlock the secrets of the universe. Their adventures took them to distant worlds teeming with life, where they encountered strange and wondrous creatures unlike anything they had ever seen. They marveled at the beauty of alien landscapes, explored ancient ruins left behind by long-forgotten civilizations, and delved into the mysteries of the cosmos in search of answers to the questions that had haunted them since the beginning of their journey. But amidst the wonder and excitement of their travels, they never forgot the lessons they had learned during their time in the parallel dimension. They remained ever vigilant, knowing that danger could lurk around every corner, and that their strength lay in their unity and their unwavering commitment to one another. As they charted new courses and made new discoveries, they continued to build upon the foundation of friendship and camaraderie that had sustained them through their darkest hours. They laughed together, cried together, and faced each new challenge with courage and determination, knowing that as long as they stood together, they could overcome anything that stood in their way. And so, as they journeyed onward into the unknown, the legacy of the Astral Architects lived on, a testament to the power of the human spirit and the endless possibilities that awaited those brave enough to reach for the stars.